So, when it comes to interracial marriages, particularly with Europeans, Africans and Europeans, this is a hot topic. I'm a big follower and fan of Dr. Umar Ifatunde. He is a noted scholar and a claimed Pan Africanist, I believe. But in any regard, he talks a lot about, in a very serious yet humorous way, he calls it bunny hopping. And he has some great points that I wanted to also just underscore and talk about my feelings regarding European and African alliances and even other nationalities. While I don't completely agree or disagree, I can only speak to my experiences and my energy and feelings around it. I've dated men that had children with European women. And in all honesty, I had a lack of respect for these men. I just thought I felt betrayed. I felt it was a betrayal. I just did not believe or trust these individuals because and people say, oh, well, that was then and this is now. That was then, that was back then. We're in a new time. Why are we still talking about this? Well, we're still talking about it because if you study your history, how much damage has to be done to you and your people for you to ever understand that a certain group of folks, European folks in particular, are not to be trusted when it comes to you and yours, right? If history serves us, and if you know anything about history, it's like you cannot trust these group of individuals. We have no idea. Right now, we enjoy a lot of luxury where everybody's Amazon and YouTubing and being a celebrity online, right? We have a lot of that going on. But if you take a pause from some of that consumerism and study history, it will make your stomach turn to know and to feel what our ancestors had to go through at the hands of these people. And then we get our liberation and then we run back over there and say, yeah, it's all good. We forgot about that. Yeah, I want to have your babies. I want to live with you. I want to marry you. We have to question. We got to question our motives behind that. We got to question, damn, do you know anything about history? Do you know anything about what has happened? And do you believe it can happen again? Because it could happen again. And just because you're married to a European does not mean that you will get the privilege that's bestowed upon them. I've heard women say, oh, I'm trying to get that privilege. You ain't gonna never get that privilege. As long as your skin is the color of my skin and damn near the color of my shirt and the color of that wallpaper behind me, it is never going to happen. This system, this European capitalistic Western civilization was not built on us being on top. And we've got to understand that the Euro man is not your friend and is not going to save you. And at the very first opportunity, it's exploitation time. That's what history tells us. That's what we know. And that is what's happening right now today. So let's wake up, y'all. We got to start looking at these things. No shade to any interracial couple out there. This is no shade. But we have to talk about things, and we've got to talk about it in a realistic, productive manner with history in mind. Not individualism, but collective action. That's the only way we're going to be saved. Peace, and have a wonderful day.